All right, what we're going to do is talk about Yale's defense and how they kind of cover and help each other, and we're going to do this through Duke's first possession. So one of the things you're going to see Duke do a lot of teams do this, but Duke especially does this well, is they work a lot of two-man game. So we've got the ball up here, and we've got Gutterding here. They've got to free Gutterding up. Gutterding draws a ton of attention. He's always drawn the best pulls in the game, at least that the other team has to offer. So what they want to do is try to get Gutterding free as much as possible. In this case, we're going to see a quick little alley dodge, just trying to see how they're going to play this. Are they going to play it straight up? Are they going to have this player hedge a little bit to make sure that they don't get beat quickly down the alley? And in this case, that is what you see. You're going to see Gutterding's man hang out. He's going to camp in this area a little bit as Gutterding pops, but not enough to cause Gutterding to be any real danger. So let's take a look. Here comes the dodge, comes in, down the alley, pops. Now you see here, this guy's staying. He's hanging out to try to see what is this offensive player going to do here. Making sure everybody's honest. He knows his guy out here is no threat to anybody, so he hangs out. When the pass comes to Gutterding, he's simply going to come back out, break down. All is good in the hood. Now we get the ball around again, and you see what Duke's trying to do. They're spending a lot of time in this first possession trying to get the ball in these areas here, maybe even here, and they're trying to attack this whole dome. They're trying to see, where's the help coming from? Are they going to slide from the crease here? Are they going to kind of slide almost what I would kind of call a crease adjacent, where it's if he were to beat him down here, this guy's going, and that's okay because this guy's here to back him up, and then this guy's here to back him up. This guy is splitting the two on the backside, so you know, in this case, we're not going to see that happen. We'll see it a little bit later, but you can see where the help is, and you can see how Duke's trying to systematically attack them early in the game, trying to figure out where the hell is the help going to come from. No help needed, no step gotten. Ball goes back behind. They'll get the ball back up and around. We're going to see another dodge here now this time. And it's weird how they do this, and this is where I'd almost call this kind of like a crease adjacent. It's the closest crease man to where the guy's coming across the top. So what we're going to see on this dodge is it's going to come through like this. You're going to see they try to kind of put Gutterding over here. We're going to have a duck under on this guy here. And what they're trying to do is create a bunch of confusion in this area. This isn't going to work. We are going to get a slide, but it's going to be this defender comes up as they fill the crease in this area here. And it's perfect. You'll see the defender that gets beat, he's going to crash back to the crease, and you'll see this defender eventually come up and take the ball carrier. Let's watch as it goes down across the field. This defender has been snuck up. He's going to come up. He's going what I used to call fire, where you're actually sliding. You're hot, 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 and then when you have to slide, you would call fire and let the whole defense know that you're going, so now they have to compensate for it. So you can see the guys on the crease are kind of trying to string along these three. So we've got the three guys on the crease covered, so it is safe for him to come up and help. I don't think he needed to. This wasn't beat nearly bad enough to actually warrant coming up and helping here, although he does. But the idea being we get the help and we get the recovery from 45. You're going to see him crash to the crease and pick up. Let's watch that. Boom, there's the help. And now 45 is going to come back to the crease, find a man, and once the man that got beat finds his man, which he did here, now he can recover, and now he can recover. Everybody has a man, and you can see how this player here, as the midi came back to try to find his man in the crease, you see this pole back here came up to help also to make sure he gets it. You're going to see everybody reset fully once the ball moves around again. And now you see the guy that was helping. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. You see the guy that was helping from behind. Now he's starting to go back and worry about his attackman again. Let's get back to it. And we're about to have another dodge. So 15 is going to try to bring the ball into the middle of the field. No help needed. Nobody goes. But you could see that we were ready to go. They were ready here to go if they had to, and that's where the slide would have come from, and then these players in this area here would have made up for it and would have tried to come with Gutterding. Now, they don't want to go off of Gutterding, but just know that had they had to in a scenario like that where they had crossed, they're ready to go, and they would have came with fire. Do it again. And you notice the theme here. Everywhere they're dodging, Gutterding is the main theme. They're dodging and they're making these little dodges with the role players of the team, trying to see how can they free Gutterding up. They get Gutterding the ball on one of these slip plays, and that opens him up to feed or get a good shot off, a good dodge, whatever. But you can see the theme in this first possession is they're beating that to death over and over and over. There's the slip, nothing. Now they're going to shut off a mid so that he doesn't get the ball. All right, now you look, though. We've got a bunch of heads turned. So when they thought that he was going to go underneath, possibly, you can see he is ready to go. He's coming in and he's going to close on the inside, hoping that this defender, when they recover, they'd kind of converge on the ball here. He's covering the inside part of the crease, and then he's got adjacent. You can see he's checking crease. You can see backside sneaking in. So we have the help, and we have these three backing up the backside. Everybody's sticks are up. Everybody's standing. You can see the recovery already as this player here realizes he's not going underneath. Now that changes the responsibility. This isn't necessarily his responsibility anymore. He's going to head back to his man. We're going to see they're going to try to force the ball in here, and one of these defenders that's jamming up the middle is actually going to come away with the ball. Boom. Perfect. That's what you do. You play good help defense. You get your stick in the fields. You put yourself in the line of in line where the feeder is looking to try to feed to the guys where you're trying to slough off of. So the whole idea of just being put yourself in position, make sure your head's turned, make sure you're watching the ball, make sure you're not losing sight of your man, and get your sticks in passing lanes like we saw right here. An excellent example of how you can play at home defense, but make sure that the offensive players know that you're there to help. That will often, just seeing the help is there, will often deter less experienced dodgers from going in the first place. So just communicating and being where you're supposed to be on the field will often prevent bad things from happening to you over time.